But who is Edward Sharpe then? Is it you?
Well, Edward Sharpe is, yeah. It's, I mean, it's me, but now at this point it's a band. You know what I mean? But at the beginning it wasn't a band, and I was more or less started it by myself, and you know, me and the voices, and Edward Sharpe was a pseudonym, really. You know, it was just another name for me. It was sort of, though, a way to identify more with my childhood ideal of myself, of what I could be, as opposed to Alex Ebert, what I had become. You know what I mean?
And in what way, well, your childhood imagination of who you would be, who is it?
Spiderman, Superman, Jesus, you know, Lone Ranger. You know, the giving, you know, the giving hero, the selfless, the best version of myself that I could be. You know, the adventure and all of that, but the selfless version, yeah.
When do Edward Sharpe and Alex Ebert, when are they equal?
I don't know, man. I'm still working on it, you know what I mean?
How often
I'll probably be working on it forever. Right?
How often are they equal?
Yeah, they do. I link up.
Sometimes.
You know, I link up with the and really the experience of linking up with the ideal version of myself is really interesting, because what happens is basically I disappear. There is no ideal self. It's just complete presence. And it'll happen during shows. There are plenty of moments during shows where it's like, I'm not even really witnessing what's happening. I'm not really even, I am experiencing it, but I'm not processing it. There's no process. It's just here, you know. And in that mode, just looking back on it, you know, it's a very powered mode of existence. Whether or not that's possible all the time, you know, I don't know.
But then you have to look for something else. If it's
yeah.
So
If that was possible all the time, you'd have to look for something else, or whatever it is.
But no, rap music you were saying, then you went into film, then you bought a beatbox, and then you started making music together. Yeah. Fast forward now to, well, Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. If you compare, let's say, the music that you make now compared to, well, while you're really into hip-hop, NWA and Easy and Run DMC, do you still see a link between them?
Yeah, I do. I mean, you know.
Can you explain it to me?
Sure. There's a couple links. One is this particular movement of the neck is the domain of hip-hop to me. It's not I mean, this is hip-hop too, but this, if I can do this, that's hip-hop. So if I'm ever doing this, and in Up From Below, the first Edward Sharpe album, Carries On, has that going on. So, you know, that's hip-hop to me. So to me, there's the thread. In Alexander, the song Truth, obviously, I'm more or less rapping. And the beat sort of has that sort of darkened, shook one sort of, you know, enshrouded sort of world to it that I think hip-hop really excels at. You know, I suppose if you saw me perform, one thing that's inherently sort of, you know, hip-hop-esque, well, it's also Motown, it's also fucking whoever's held a microphone in their hands, because a lot of people don't do that, you know what I mean? It's I mean, I guess, you know, they got these things and they do plenty of odd things to be able to move around, but to me, that aspect always feels to me similar to rocking a beat or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? It's got a similar feeling to me, and so to me, there's a through line through it all. Although it totally disappears in some songs, absolutely, and that feels good too when it's not there at all, you know. But it hasn't disappeared from my life.